Countries don't go bankrupt. They become insolvent and can't pay their debts. We predict that Canada will become insolvent within 5 years. The clock is ticking. In a recent article by the journalist Matthew Lau, an adjunct scholar at the Fraser Institute, he examined where federal tax dollars go, and it was not a pretty sight. Taxpayers gave out a whole lot of money for nothing last year, he wrote. Lau analyzed the Public Accounts of Canada 2024 to 2025, which was recently published. He found that the accounts included 389 pages on transfer payments, grants made by the government for which no goods or services are received. These funds subsidize all kinds of activities. $109 million for the on-farm climate action stream of agricultural climate solutions, $104 million for the agricultural clean technology program, $13 million for agricultural climate solutions, $2 million for agricultural clean technology challenge, $220 million for supply management initiatives. Canadians pay 50% more for dairy than do Americans and Brits because of the government-managed dairy cartel. $100,000 for wine companies to support the Canadian wine industry. Then come the regional agencies, which subsidize an amazing list of organizations. Let's look at the money for nothing paid by the Atlantic Canada Opportunities Agency. $2.2 million for a seafood business, $1.9 million for a plastic packaging supplier, $807,000 for a motor vehicle dealer, $600,000 for a brewery, $595,000 for a steel company, $594,000 for an organization of women entrepreneurs, $500,000 for a construction company, $500,000 for a canoe club, $357,000 for a ski club, $287,000 for a snowmobile association, $235,000 for a music industry association, $200,000 for a real estate leasing company, a total of $314 million. The BC Regional Agency gave away $100 million. The Prairies Regional Agency gave away $312 million. The Southern Ontario Regional Agency gave away $216 million. The Northern Ontario Regional Agency gave away $48 million. The Quebec Regional Agency gave away $282 million. These handouts are part of the larger $8.7 billion in government transfer payments under the Innovation, Science and Industry portfolio. They include $1.7 billion in corporate welfare payments for the Strategic Innovation Fund, $39 million for the Women Entrepreneurship Strategy. We know that the Canada-wide Early Learning and Childcare (CWELCC) system has been a disaster. The executive director of the Association of Daycare Operators of Ontario told the Federal Standing Committee on the Status of Women last year that childcare entrepreneurs are being targeted for extinction through the nationalization of Canada's childcare sector. The Association of Canadian Early Learning Programs continues to point out that the federal government imposes discriminatory rules excluding private centers, which are predominantly run by women. And surprise, surprise, the public accounts show that activists who are openly hostile to childcare entrepreneurs are receiving loads of government money. $494,000 for the Childcare Resource and Research Unit, $220,000 for the Coalition of Childcare Advocates of BC. Sometimes, money is for less than nothing, supporting government-managed cartels and activism that actually make us poorer. The government should stop impoverishing Canadians by giving away so much money. The handout scandal in Canada is beyond belief. Everyone is out for a government handout. It is no surprise that Canada is heading for the insolvency cliff. If you are worried about debt and government overspending, check out our upcoming episodes. Insolvent in 5 is produced by Cinegraphica Media.